Hey guys, this is it. This is the first Lego minifigure castle set. This is lovingly referred to as the Yellow Castle 375, released in 1978, or 6075, released in 1981. Same set, two different numbers. I think 6075 was also the only one released in North America, so that is the version I am looking at today, just to be picky. I did not get it with the box, unfortunately, but for a good price, I was able to get it with all the minifigures and all of the stickers except these crown stickers on the castle itself. Did come with this little banner, came with the flag, and all the minifigures have their stickers as well. So I have waited for this for a very long time. Castle is my favorite theme, and I've always wanted this castle. I'm so glad to finally be able to add it to my collection, and I want to review it here with you today. So first off, the instructions. There's only 12 instruction steps. How hard could it possibly be, right? And actually, the building is quite straightforward. About each step is one layer of the castle, which makes it rather easy. As you can see, there's not a lot of special pieces anyway. It's 1x2 here, 1x3 here, then a 1x2 here, and a 1x3 here throughout most of it. It does the job relatively well. These little slits, they look just fine for a castle, so there's not a lot of archways. There are quite a few for this set, but none of these have little archways in them. But it's very effective. So first, let's look at the minifigures. There are 14, which is a massive amount. It's really great. You rarely find 14 or even the similar number of minifigures in sets nowadays. But all of these minifigures have stickers. They are all stickers. And considering these stickers are 40 years old, they're in good condition. Now, they weren't applied perfectly or so fantastically, but at some point I may redo the stickers anyway. It does have all the minifigures and all of the special pieces, such as these helmets. So these visors, I wouldn't say the helmets are unique, but the visors are unique. Not the best visors, but still nice. The brick-built horses are okay. I think the ears are strange. They're also rather big, but that's fine. They can be Clydesdales or something. So you can see the crown figures here. Inside the castle, we have 6 crown figures. They are all the same, except one of them comes with a shield. They all come with this open helmet, and they all have this stickered piece, which is also quite rare, but I've seen it used as a life vest before. So we also get a knight on a horse from this, who has a gray visor, and his squire, who also has a shield. So there are a total of 3 of the crown shields. And then we have these visiting knights. We have these, which are supposed to be like a 3-leaf clover. Little hard to see the bottom part of the clover there. And these come with a red visor. None of the torsos have printing. It's only the sticker applied on this life vest. And they each have shields. And then we have these sort of crusade knights with a white visor and red sticker on the shield, also with his squire. And then we have this black knight, so I ironically put him on the white horse. Looks quite a bit like Blacktron, in my opinion, with a black visor and his squire. So all in all, we have 6 visiting knights. You have your choice of who you want to make the bad guy, which is quite nice. And you have 8 of the crown soldiers, which is very... this thing has a lot of playability all by itself, thanks to all those minifigures. Now let's set them aside a little bit and look at the castle. This is the only real disappointment I have, not with the building of the castle. As I said, it's built quite fine, but notice how only half of the castle swings out towards the front and the back half swings out towards the back. Now, I've never seen a castle set up, unless you want to connect more yellow castles on each side, which you could do. And maybe, I don't know, I could use, these are all quite standard pieces. I could make something, maybe I can't make an exact copy, but I can make something very close to this and stick it on the side. Or you can even stick in a standard square base plate, and that will fit right in there as well. This is from 4293, the creator set with the raised base plate. But this is rather odd. I don't really see how this is so much of a play feature. Now, I was in a castle in Switzerland where there was a castle, which was a standard castle, but then from the castle came a wall that was guarded on both sides because there was a river valley where enemies could come from either the north or the south. But I haven't really seen a castle that was guarded both from its front and back along a long length. So that is a bit odd. Perhaps that's why they changed it, and hey, it's Lego's first castle. They only did this, do I dare call it a mistake? They only did this once. So that aside, the castle is really good. As I said, these 1 brick wide slits end up being very good. And it does have a drawbridge, which is similar to the drawbridges from the 80s. They have a very easy access drawbridge handle to winch down the drawbridge. And this drawbridge is not connected at the bottom. It's connected a few 1 1/3 stud above, and then the Technic piece. So then it's built down from there so that the drawbridge is relatively flat for the knights to cross. There is no portcullis. As you can tell, this is a very short gate. So that can be added maybe later or modified to add later. The color is very yellow, but I think that's supposed to signify sand or some kind of desert castle, such as the early Crusades. Maybe a sandstone. In the back here, we have 2 red doors, and they are sort of locked by this 1x4 piece at the bottom. Don't worry, nobody had bows and arrows at this age, so there's no fear of them being picked off in this Lego castle age, let's say. So there's no fear of them being picked off through the slits there. There are some decorative elements here. I'm not quite sure why that's there. It's definitely not needed per se, but it's not bad. And you can see here, these red pieces are very unique. I thought maybe they would be the 1x1 with the stud on the side, but they are clearly not. This is a decorative element, which is just sort of for a window. And we also have 1 flag on the old flagpole. Now this one has been, looks like, chewed a bit by a cat, but it's still in pretty good condition for a 40-year-old set. And as I said, all the stickers are on and applied. So overall, I am so happy to be able to add this to my collection, and I'm just ecstatic, and I want to maybe make some versions of this, try to build this, use these pieces and put it on a ramp and pit plate to see like what kind of things I can make there. And I guess you can also do this so that even your drawbridge cannot go down. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this review. As I said, this is like a dream come true for me to get this set in my collection, and I'm excited about doing some more reviews. Thanks for watching.